Oh boy, nerds, it's time for another banner, and, well, there are some odd things going over on the notification board. It can, in fact, get you a free unit, or I guess a bonus unit for using your money. Yay, that's something I'm sure a lot of you are excited about. But anyways, over on the notification board, we have three things to really discuss. The first thing is that your Tempest Trial unit is, in fact, going to be Lay Yarn, in case you didn't already know that. But we also have two bundles that are available, both the Ice and Fire Princess New Year's bundles. And these include 140 orbs, plus some extras. That, of course, between both of them, 10,000 feathers each. The Fire Princess has 200 heroic grails, and the Ice Princess has 400 Aether Stones. But the main thing that really comes from both of these bundles is you get a free version of New Year's Fjorm and New Year's Levitain with these purchases. So I don't know how much money those are going to be. They don't really list this off too much, but we'll have to wait and see exactly what's going on with this. But yeah, you get to get two of your free... I'm wondering if this is part of the New Year's celebration, just really big bundles for you guys. But I mean, I guess it's nice for those who don't want to, spend money or go to, well, we'll spend money and actually get a guaranteed character. I think that's a bit more interesting. Anyways, let's get into the actual banner. I'm sorry for blabbing there, guys, but figured it was worth talking about. I don't know how you guys feel about the bundle system that they're going with, but let's go over our New Year's units, shall we? Some pretty interesting ones in there, so let's start with the first one, and I believe it is our glorious...
I have never worn anything quite like this before. How do I look?
Well, I have to say you look quite lovely. Fjorm comes to us as a flying green bow unit. And for those who are wondering about her stat alignment, by the way, she is essentially, in a lot of ways, very, very similar to Summer Takumi, but actually happens to, be a green bow this time around, if you were to. She has a 75, 35, 35 stat line, in her offensive attack and speed. She also has a very nice weapon that has a chill speed effect on it, and will, of course, be inheritable, so I'm sure a lot of you are probably foaming at the mouth for that ability. But reposition, attack and speed bond 3, which isn't too bad, and then, of course, attack and speed bond, attack and speed link, not bond 3, is also really nice for her to have, honestly. And then, of course, even res wave as well. All in all, Fjorm seems to be a really great flying bow unit, and will be someone I think a lot of you might use, so... She also looks adorable, don't you guys think? I think she does. Now this...
Peace is a wonderful thing, but without strength, peace cannot be sustained.
I really love his... I don't know why, he's just very nice, but there is something we need to talk about here. So, of course, this time, his weapon is very similar to, Fjorm's bow in this case. It just gives chill attack this time around. He also has attack and defense bond, which just makes sense for him because he is a very, very defensive boy. He also has very high attack, but, well, he just doesn't have the speed to maintain himself, so quick riposte 3, I guess. However, in that C skill spot, we have Hone Attack 4, which is at the start of turn, grants plus 7 attack to adjacent allies for 1 turn. Oh boy, I'm sure someone in the comments is probably freaking out over that one, but, well, there's still so much more to address, and I kind of want to see how he looks. Oh, pretty. I like his attack. Now here's the other character you can get.
This weapon is strange. Levitain is better.
Yes, let's not insult the fluffy owl on your thing, but here is the other character you can get from the Fire Princess bundle, and this includes, a swath of new abilities that are actually pretty nice. We have a chill and attack speed thing going on this weapon, where, at the start of the turn, it will affect a unit with the highest defense, attack, and speed, -5, which, hey, cool. Rehabilitate, Earth Fire Bomb, which I believe is a new bomb. It could be wrong. I could be wrong. It's not listed as being here, but with that is an attack and defense +6, which is really quite nice for a special skill for this. She comes pre-built already with Wrathful Staff, which, I mean, you really don't need anything else from there. And then, of course, even Defense Wave 3, which, yeah, that is your other character you're going to be getting from this. So that's a lot to just take in, isn't it? Honestly, those two characters seem really great. I find it funny that they missed both characters that have the really powerful abilities.
I hear that it is a New Year's
So,
tradition
here
to
is
visit a
Gunthra.
shrine. How wonderful.
Aw, I'm sorry, I need to hear her again. What? Just 1 second, I need to hear her. I'm sorry, I forgot. Just need it one last time.
I hear that it is a New Year's tradition to visit a shrine. How wonderful.
Aw. Now, this time around, Gunthra does not mess around. She actually has her own weapon that is preferential, and, well, what it does is it grants her +3 speed, but at the start of turn inflicts attack, speed, defense, and res -4 on nearest foes within 4 spaces through their next action. That is a very, very large square. Or, well, not so much a square, but very, very big area of effect there. Four tiles away. That's really nice. Also, Swift Sparrow, because everyone and their mother has Swift Sparrow these days. Desperation 3. And then also, Joint Hone Speed. This is another one of the newer power-crept C passive skills, and this time it works differently than just a plain, level 4 joint, this one's joint, so therefore, if you are adjacent to an ally, it grants +5 speed to that unit and adjacent allies for 1 turn. So basically, you'll get more speed by being around people. And you'll give them speed too. It's like a mixture between a wave ability and a normal hone. Sure, why not? Although with wave abilities, you don't need anyone nearby. I kind of want to see what Gunthra can do now. Let's take a look-see, shall we? By far, her art
I can do more than magic.
is beautiful, and also she treats herself a lot more. It's just so odd to see that happen with Gunthra of all characters. But, yep, there you guys go. There are no real surprises out there outside of the bundles, which I'm not sure what you guys are thinking. Are you going to be going with that? This is part of the New Year's celebration, so I can kind of understand if you are. This is going to be starting nearly at midnight on the 31st, and, well, Happy New Year, I guess. For me, when it comes to characters, guys, for those who are interested in what I'm doing, I'm probably going to be going, those bundles are really nice. I'll probably try and pick one up if they are at least relatively reasonable price-wise. But when it comes to characters,
New Year's tradition to visit a shrine.
I'm sorry, but I'm going for Gunthra. That is a real way to do an alt, if you ask me. You make a character look almost nearly completely the opposite of what you would expect it to be, honestly. She does not look anything like what you remember her from in the story, and it's great to see there. So I'm prioritizing Gunthra here. Also, she happens to have her own weapon, which is really cool, too. And I think we're actually getting our first real defensive sword flyer in the way of Hreed, at least. All in all, Hreed and Gunthra obviously are the ones that people are probably going to want to go crazy for because, well, they have really cool C skills. But I think Levitain and Fjorm are going to be pretty awesome too. So you get them in a bundle if you decide to spend that much. I'm not too sure myself. Outside of that, though, with the bundles, that just kind of throws things into it. But I'm really going to just go for Gunthra. That's my main aim. What are you aiming for, guys, when it comes to this banner? And, well, that's about it for me now, nerds. It's time to say goodbye. And, well, do tell me if you're going after all those bundles there. Jesus Christ, those are ridiculous. But at least we get a free unit out of it as well in Lay Arm. There's an N there, not an M. Well, that's something, I guess.